This conference will now be recorded.
Let me log in rupam@of101.com, password CRM1234 hash. Last class, we've been talking about email management. We have seen most of the email configuration where we created email communication template. We went ahead and created an organization-wide email address. We went ahead and created the email footer. We checked the deliverability of an email. We have checked how the email attachment should go, right? Attachment of email should go. And then I asked you to download a small piece of software where an Outlook to be integrated with Salesforce. If everyone remembers, I ask you to go to click on your name, click on My Settings, scroll down, click on Desktop Add-ins. You click on this software called as Salesforce for Outlook. You have an option here called as Download, right? Let me share the screen. You have an option here called Download, where you click on Download and a piece of software will be downloaded. The condition is that the user should be using Outlook, because in real time we use Outlook. How can you connect Outlook to Salesforce? Right? This is done with the software called as Outlook Connector. Once a user install Outlook, once the user go ahead and set up the whole email in Outlook, let's say that a Gmail or an Office email. Now, what is the admin work left? As an admin, I'm switching to Lightning, right? Let me switch to Lightning. As an admin, right, you have to create a configuration. Without creating a Lightning Outlook configuration, any user cannot sync between Outlook to Salesforce. So just installing Outlook, just installing this software will not work. Remember this. So, right, if you see that you have an Outlook you have installed an Outlook. On the Outlook, you have configured your Gmail, Yahoo Mail, whichever mail it is, and you download this Outlook software, install it. Will it work? No, it will not work. Unless and until the admin comes to the email, clicks on Outlook configuration. This is what he will be creating. Outlook configuration. Outlook configuration. Right? Outlook configuration is the place where he would be creating, right, config setting for all users who are using Outlook and want to sync Outlook to Salesforce, want to sync Outlook to Salesforce or Salesforce to Outlook. So you can see that I come here, I click on new Outlook configuration. I say new Outlook configuration. I give a name to the configuration. I will say, right, test OUTLOK Outlook users. Test Outlook user. Active? Yes. Who are the part of this? I will say Rupam. I can go by user. I can go by profile. Anybody with marketing profile, anybody who has a sales profile, anybody who has, right, let's say system admin profile, right? Anybody who has a hospital supervisor 888 profile should be able to now connect Salesforce to their Outlook. First thing we'll see here, contact. In Outlook, you can create a contact. Where? Now I'm opening my Outlook. Here you can see that there is something called contact. I click on it, this icon. I can click on new contact and I can save it. For example, name Ravi, right? Ravi Tiwari, right? Or you can see that if you click on full name here, it'll ask you first title, Mr. First name, right? We will take all the actor and actress, right? We have been taking this as a contact. So let us say that, who's this, right? So who's this, right? So we will create, right, a new, let's say that, who else we will say, mm, we will say, what is that, right? Any example? Anyone from Telugu Tollywood? Any, anything, Mr. or Miss? You give me, right?
Pawan Kalyan.
Pavan Kalyan. We have it, right? If I'm not wrong. Did we create it?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Mr. First name PAVN Pavan. Last name KLYN Kalyan. I say okay. I add the phone numbers. Business phone number 88888. Home phone number 99999. Mobile number 889955. I click on save. Where this contact got created? This contact got created in Outlook. If I search PAVN Pavan, I'll be able to see Mr. Pavan Kalyan. See. Did I create it in Salesforce? No, I created where in Outlook. Whenever you want a contact that is created in Outlook, you want to sync with Salesforce. Take it. Salesforce to Outlook, right? Or both direction. Both direction. Whatever the contacts that were created in Salesforce will go to Outlook. Whatever the contacts that were created in Outlook will go to Salesforce. System will start talking to each other. Now, suppose you created contact called Pavan Kalyan here. Assume that the Pavan Kalyan also exists in Salesforce. Assume that the Pavan Kalyan also, right, exists in Salesforce. Then who wins? Salesforce wins or Outlook wins? I will say Salesforce wins. How does the Salesforce will win? You can say that has the most recent activity, last updated. So I will say yes, I'll go by this. Wherever there is a most recent activity, something like meeting, email, right, any type of task, appointment, that only will win, right? Right? Do you want user to modify the, right, the sync direction, whether the object is sync or not? Yes. Sync direction? Yes. Conflict behavior? Yes. Field mapping? No. So, for example, I'm admin. I don't want to sync my Outlook with Salesforce. There could be someone. So I'm allowing the user so that he can modify, he can change it. He says, sorry, don't sync contacts. Sync my calendar, sync my meeting, but don't sync any contact created in Outlook. I don't want it to sync with Salesforce. You can do so. Right? Here it is. Similarly, events. Outlook to Salesforce, Salesforce to Outlook, both direction. Both direction. Right? Allow user to modify. Conflict behavior. Who wins? I will say Salesforce always wins. Right? So if you make a change in the Salesforce, you change the phone number to 1234, immediately system will overwrite the Outlook phone number. Where in the Outlook it says 888-888-999. So it will now overwrite with 123 or 111. Right? Because I'm saying always Salesforce wins. Similarly, task. I will click on, I'll say, right, both direction. I will give the user to have an option. User can change, right? User can decide whether they want to sync or not. I'm activating. Tomorrow, user will say, okay, I don't want to sync my task. I want to sync only the event. That's nothing but the meetings. Only the meetings to be synced. I don't want to sync any task. You see that when I go to Outlook, here it is called as task. You might create a task. See, there are a lot of tasks which are almost 2012 Salesforce tasks are there 8 years back, right? I can create a new task by clicking on new button, but I don't want it to go to Salesforce, right? Even though I'm admin. That is the reason we are giving an option that, right, user can change the direction. User can change the conflict. User feels that I'm not working on Salesforce. I mostly work on Outlook. So for him, who should win? Outlook should win. Some of you might say that, hey, I work only on Salesforce. Then Salesforce should win. See, right? This is how you'll be setting. Unless and until you set this, I click on save. Immediately system will ask you, okay, you activated contact setting. In your company, there are hundreds and hundred contacts are there. Let's say there are 5 lakh contacts. Do you want to download all the 5 lakh contacts to the Outlook? I will say no, not all contacts. See, all contacts. No, only selected contacts, right? Only selected contacts. You can give a filter. Contact. What filter? Wherever the city is Hyderabad, mailing city contains, right? Hyderabad. HYD. I want only user contact, right? User contact on opportunity. Yes, only user. User contact on account. All the contacts I want, whenever it's Hyderabad, then only it should be available. Otherwise, don't download the contact from Salesforce to Outlook. Because if it's an Outlook, if the network disconnect, you can still access the contact. In my system, there are 5 lakh contacts. I don't want all the data to go. And why does everyone needs all the data? Whichever you're working, you work on that. I'm not saying all contacts. That I'm saying selected only, and I'm giving only user records. Right? Similarly, meeting. If you see my calendar, there are a lot of meetings that were created yesterday, that was happened day before yesterday. This month 5th it happened, last month 15th it happened. How many back the system should go? 180 days. Last 180 days, system will go back to last 6 months, and whatever the meeting is there, it will sync with Outlook calendar, right? Mostly I don't need to go 6 months back. 30 days back meeting is enough. 30 days. Similarly, right? Task last 30 days. Last 30 days, last 45 days. 1.5 month only. Right? If you go to my Outlook, here is my Outlook. If you go to my meetings, right? I go to, let's say that when, right? Oh, right. I go back. See, I'm going to 2019 September, May, 1 year back. Do you want this meeting to be synced to calendar, Outlook? These are Outlook meeting. Do you want to sync it to Salesforce? No. 1 year back, meeting is already over. Why do you want to sync? That's exactly we are saying. Maximum syncage is allowed up to 180 days back. 6 months. You cannot sync in Salesforce a meeting that happened a year back. I want it to be in the Outlook. No. Today and going forward, meetings will be there. Last 6 months meeting task are the maximum that can be synced with Salesforce. Now I will say, okay, for the Rupam, right? I'll say for Rupam, calculate the size. How much data will be downloaded? System will show total 7 contacts, 3 events, 1 task. Total 11 items will be downloaded. From where? From Salesforce, and it will be put in the Outlook calendar. I click on save. Now, anybody with a sales profile, anybody with a supervisor profile, anybody with a, right, the profiles that we decided would be able to, their Outlook will start syncing with Salesforce because there is a configuration available. Who created the configuration? Admin created the configuration. Who are the eligible? Rupam, admin, marketing user, supervisor 8, sales profile, marketing profile. Only these are the profiles which are available, right? But if Rupam creates a customer of Chennai, will he be able to see those customers, the Chennai customer in Outlook? No, because only Hyderabad, whenever the mailing city contains Hyderabad, such contact only will be synced with Outlook. You create a new customer, you go to the contact, click on new, fill the form called as NTR, give Hyderabad, click save. Next time you come to Outlook, you will be in your Outlook, in your people, you'll be able to say junior NTR in that list, in that list, in that list. right? Your Outlook will start talking. Only when this profile is available and it's active. If this particular configuration is not available, Outlook is not going to talk to Salesforce, right? There are two things. Number one, you have to install a software. Whenever Outlook wants to talk to Salesforce or Salesforce want to talk to Outlook, you need two things. Number one, installation of an adapter, which I've shown you how to do that. Next, creating of configuration. If configuration is not there, the Outlook will not sync. If the configuration is not there, the Outlook will not sync. It will not sync. The Outlook will not sync, right? Or the Salesforce will not sync to Outlook, right? An admin will create this configuration. These are one-time job. We don't create Outlook configuration again in real time. One time you create it, that's it. One time you create it, and that's it. And go to the Outlook integration, right? Outlook and turn it on. Outlook integration. Just turn it on. That's it. What will happen? Outlook will start talking to Salesforce now. Any meeting created in Outlook will be available in Salesforce. You create a meeting in Salesforce, it will be available in Outlook. You create a contact in Outlook with Hyderabad, it will be available in Outlook as contact. You create a contact in Outlook, it will be available in Salesforce. It will be available in Salesforce. If I create a contact in Outlook with Chennai, will it be available in Salesforce? Yes. Yes. But when it's downloading from Salesforce, it will check whether the city is Hyderabad or not. While uploading, it will not check. So you can create a customer belong to Washington, DC in Outlook. As soon as it connects to internet, immediately Washington, DC will be created in Salesforce contact. In your absence, you might have disconnected the laptop and went home, right? In your absence, if any customer got created with Hyderabad, in that case, it will be assigned to, it will be available in the Outlook, right? So two things. Number one, Outlook configuration. Number two, Outlook integration. Yes, check that. Let user access Salesforce record from Outlook. Contact record, right? You're accessing from there. You double click and you can see the phone number there, right? So that's what you're activating, right? Next, activate this. Two things, sync, Outlook contact event, right? Sync. Just come to the Outlook integration sync and just check those two buttons. Don't do anything. You need not to do anything. Just check this. If these two are checked or on, then automatically system will start syncing Outlook. System will start syncing Outlook. So as an admin, you have to create an configuration. As an end user, they have to download and install the right Outlook connection adapter. They will download and install the Outlook connection adapter. Outlook connection adapter. Clear? Anybody has any questions?
Yes, Mr. Rupam, can you please
Go
repeat
ahead.
the role for profile in this again?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
So I'm creating a configuration. I will not call it as a profile. Actually, it looks like a profile only, right? It's an Outlook profile, you can say. Some people call it as Outlook profile. Have you created Outlook profile? So don't think what is that. Outlook profile is nothing but Outlook configuration. I'll click on new Outlook configuration. I can give a name saying that nurse, offline nurse. Offline nurse Outlook user. Active? Yes. Right. Next, who are the people who will participate? Here it is by profile. Anybody who having a profile called supervisor 888 will be able to access Outlook, right? Let's say that supervisor 888 is already available in another configuration that you created. Here you say don't sync. Don't sync, don't sync, only task I say sync. Right? And I click on save. What will happen now? How many configurations are there? There are 2 configurations, guys. Right? I'll say save, leave it. How many configurations are there? There are 2 configurations. There are 2 configurations. Test Outlook user, offline nurse Outlook user. Right? Between both the one, right? Offline says do not sync contact, do not sync meeting, only task sync. Only task sync. Now you see that supervisor is there in both, in test as well as in offline nurse. One says no, another says yes. When you open this Outlook one, you will see yes, he can. Right? Yes, events, right? Sync, right? Both direction. All these are there. See, sync both ways. Contact, sync both ways. Event, sync both ways. But when you go to the next one, which we just created called nurse, right? See, contact, don't sync. Event, don't sync. What will happen now? System will always take the positive. One configuration says no, other configuration says yes. System will go by yes. That means if Rahul Dravid logs in or Sachin, whoever has a supervisor 888 profile, logs in, right? Installs an Outlook, install this Outlook connection software, automatically the contact will start syncing, even though one of the configuration says don't sync. Clear now what I'm saying? Yes, your work is to create these configurations in the real-time environment. It is your work to create these configurations in the real-time environment as per the business requirement. There would be requirement, right? If they say that they want to access opportunity, no, from Outlook you cannot access opportunity. Sorry, in Outlook you can access only the contacts, calendar, emails. That's it. You cannot access anything more, right? Got it, everyone? Yes. Any questions?
Yes.
By this, we complete your email management. We completed your email management.
Sir, I want to
All
tell one thing, sir.
tell me.
No, actually, like it's not like just praising you or anything, but I just want to tell one thing. I have attended just 1 or 2 admin trainings of other staffs and all, but no one has trained or covered so deeply like you, sir. They don't take like all these stuffs and all, to be very frank.
I know that. I know that. But in real time, remember this small
Yeah.
thing requires,
No,
right?
because because it's not like a no. I really many things I've seen that you used to go even to the basic level and you don't leave even one stone unturned. So I just thought I should at least tell you that you're doing a one. You're helping many of our lives actually to tell you that.
Thank you. But that, see, I know that. I mean, I know my class takes 3.5 months to cover, because see, these are the topics that I'm taking, which no other institute will cover step by step, going down, right? Outlook, how can I connect Outlook? But in real time, when you put that,
Correct.
you are an experience of 3 years, 2 years you have worked on Salesforce, and somebody will say, hey, I want to connect, I want to sync my Outlook. I mostly work on Outlook. Can I do that? You're answerless. If you stand
Correct.
answerless or speechless, that shows that you're not capable enough for the small things. You might launch a rocket in, or you might launch a rocket in Salesforce, but user is not expecting a rocket. He's expecting a basic small Maruti 800 car, which you don't
Yeah,
know how to
correct.
drive. So I've seen the user. See, with my experience, I felt that this is how the managers catches. My managers comes to me and say that, hey, Rupam, there's a candidate called Ravi. If you remember that, we hired him last 2 months back. Looks like he's a fake candidate. I asked my manager, how did you realize he's a fake? Hey, small thing he doesn't know, man. Right? Basic things of Salesforce he doesn't know. I said, what basic things? Hey, I asked him, which version are you using? It's a Spring Edition. He doesn't even know what is a Spring Edition in Salesforce. I asked him, okay, tell me, which version of Salesforce are you have worked on in the past company. He doesn't even know what version, right? There I felt that, small things. See, nothing with to do with the logo, nothing to do with anything. But my manager comes and tell that, what should we do with him? I mean, shall we go ahead and initiate a background verification for him? So I told my manager that time, hey, how he's working? No, he's working hard. He's trying. He's not able to do, but yes, he's working hard. I said, let's give him a chance. So, so that is the reason that I'm covering each and everything in everywhere in small things. I told you, from your label, from your logo to everything we will cover, right? So that you should be knowing what's where. You should be very confident when you go for an interview that, yes, I know Salesforce. Tell me whether you want me to sync with Outlook. I know how to create an Outlook configuration. It can be done. What other things can be done with Outlook configuration? I can tell you, right?
Yeah,
So,
correct. Yes.
thank you for your feedback,
Mhm.
right? So let's proceed forward.
Yeah,
By
hello, sir.
this, yep, tell me. Tell me.
Sir, yesterday I have done some changes inside the Salesforce account,
Mhm.
uploaded some contact and accounts.
Uh-huh.
Salesforce are given some indicators that you have to change something, this one by mail.
What this one, that one? Be precise. Be specific. You uploaded
Actually,
till there I
Salesforce is
understood.
indicate. Okay.
You're
Actually,
trying
I
to upload.
uploaded.
You're trying to upload some
Yeah.
contacts or accounts. That's what I understood. Yes.
Yes.
So what
And
happened?
Salesforce is sending me mail like your accounts import it's completed.
Right.
Here
Obviously.
are your results.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
he send
correct.
every time whatever we changes inside the Salesforce,
Mm.
it
Right.
sends the mail.
It'll send the mail to you, because that's what we have seen in the deliverability. We have said all emails. We have
Okay,
said all
okay.
emails. You want
Yeah.
only system emails, then yes. You want no emails, set it to no email, no access. You'll not receive any emails.
Okay, yeah.
Getting it? So it's here, deliverability. We have it. Right?
Yes.
So any action that you perform, Salesforce will send you the completion report. Your upload is finished, your rule is activated, it'll keep on sending, yes, obviously, so that you are aware that what's happening. Right? That's good. Now next, very important topic in the real time, called reporting. Wave analytics. Wave analytics. Reporting. Wave analytics. Write down reports. Wave analytics. Let's talk about. What is a report? Any representation of a data in a structured format is called report. Those who are taking notes can please take it. If somebody asks you what is a report, right? Any representation of a data in a structured format, in a format, is called report. Report doesn't mean a data. No. Project report consists of whole paragraphs, pages. FIR, police, first information, FIR, first information report. That contains what? Whole pages, 20 pages. 20 pages information is called report. Don't think report means only in a tabular format. You will have name, phone, right? No. Any information represented in a format. You do your experiments in your project. You write aim, apparatus, procedure, and finally you say remarks and observation. Right? If you have did your practicals in your class 10th and 12th, right? Your chemistry practical, biology practicals, right? Then you follow a particular format. What is the aim of this experiment? Aim, apparatus required. What are the things you need? Procedure, right? Then observation, then result. You have a proper format. Any information presented in a proper format or a desired format is called report. In Salesforce, there are 4 types of reports available. In Salesforce, there are 4 types of report available. Write down. Number 1, tabular report. Number 1, tabular report. Number 2, summary report. Number 3, matrix report. Number 4, joint report. In Salesforce, there are 4 types of reports available. What are those? Number 1, tabular report. Number 2, summary report. Number 3, matrix report. Number 4, joint report. Now write one by one definition. First one, put a heading called as tabular report. Put a subheading called as tabular report. Put a subheading called as tabular report. Right? Tabular report. What is a tabular report? Write down. Basic report with rows and column. Basic report with rows and column. Basic report with rows and column is called tabular report. Basic report with rows and column is called tabular report. Next line. Right? Next line. Cannot be used for generating charts and dashboard. Cannot be used for generating tasks, for generating chart and dashboard. Cannot be used for generating chart and dashboard. So these reports, you cannot use it for anything, just to only watching chart and dashboard. Next, right, has grand total. You will get the grand total. Grand total. Right. No groupings allowed. Next line. No groupings allowed. First, right, then I'll tell you. Right. No groupings allowed. Next. Next paragraph. Summary report. Summary report. Summary report. Right. Report with grouping at row data. Report with grouping at row data. Report with grouping at row data. Row, ROW. Report with grouping at row data is called summary report. Is called summary report. Is called summary report. Is called summary report. Next line, points of a summary report. Number 1, max 3 grouping is allowed. Max 3 grouping. In interview, they ask how many groupings are possible in summary report. Answer is 3. Max 3 level of grouping is allowed. Right? Next, grouping has to be at a row level. Grouping is supported in only in row level. Next, can be useful for charts and dashboard. Next, can be used for charts and dashboard. Can be used for charts and dashboard. Charts and dashboard. Next, grand total and subtotal. In the tabular, only grand total. Here, grand total and subtotal are allowed. Grand total and subtotal. In the subtotal bracket, write down minimum, maximum, average, sum. Right. Done. Next paragraph. Matrix report. Matrix report. Write down. In interview, they will ask you, what are the types of reports available? Because it is your work in the real time to build reports. If you remember when I was talking or I was showing you about the sales pipeline, I told you that, guys, when we come to the reporting, we have to build this pipeline diagram. On the Google, I was showing you sales pipeline management with a lot of images. That's exactly what we're going to do today, right? So what is that? Next report, write down, called as matrix report. Report having grouping at row and column level. Report having grouping at row and column level, with a grouping at a row and column level. Report having grouping at row and column level to generate a grid, to generate a summary grid, GRID, grid. That means a table. To generate a summary grid is called matrix report. Is called matrix report. Is called matrix report. Next line, first point, right? Total 4 grouping, bracket 2 at column, 2 at row. Total 4 grouping, bracket 2 at column, 2 at 4 groupings, 2 at column, 2 in column, 2 in rows, 2 plus 2, 4. Total 4 grouping is allowed. Max of 4 grouping. Summary 3, tabular 0 grouping. Matrix 4, right? Next, grouping is allowed at both row and column level. Summary only at row level. Tabular, no grouping allowed. Matrix, grouping is at row and column level. Next, can be created graphs and charts and dashboards can be created. Charts and dashboards can be created. Charts and dashboards can be created. Charts and dashboard can be created. Charts and dashboard can be created. Next, total, subtotal, total, subtotal, grand total is allowed. Total, subtotal, grand total is allowed. In the top, subtotal and grand total. Summary. Tabular only grand total, no subtotal. There is no subtotal. In summary, subtotal and grand total. In matrix, total, subtotal, grand total is allowed. Right? Next, the last one, joint reports. Joint reports. First take all the definition, then I'll do all at a time. Joint reports. Joint reports. Right? Joining of one or more report, bracket object. Joining of one or more report, bracket object slash table. Joining of one or more object slash, joining of one or more report, bracket object slash table is called joint reports. Is called joint report. Is called joint report. Next line, 3 level of grouping is allowed. Max 3 level of grouping is allowed. Next, grouping at row level only. Grouping at row level only. Next, can be useful for chart. Can be useful for chart. Next, only total, no subtotal, no grand total. Only total is allowed. Only total is allowed. Right? Now let's understand. Right? First report is called tabular report. Let me go to Salesforce. I'm switching to Classic. I will show you in Classic and then I will show in Lightning. Both the way. Right? Whichever solution you select, whether you select service, whether you select sales, whether you select marketing, you'll be able to see reports and dashboards. Reports and dashboards are everywhere available. I click on report. I click on report. No thanks. I have a trainer to teach me. I don't want any tour. Right? Now, by default, there are out-of-box reports available. Account report. So that these many reports are already created by Salesforce. Account history report, active account report. I click on it. The report runs. Right? See, this is called as report builder page. This piece is called as report builder page. In real time, you can use both. No problem. Report supports both. Now what I'm going to do is that, right? You click on this report, it will take you to a report builder page. No, I don't want to use any existing report. I want to create a new report. There's an option called as new report. What I do, I click on report. I click on new report. What type of reports you want to run? I want to run opportunity-based reports. Opportunity only, opportunity with partner, with competitor, opportunity with quote, with product, only opportunity. I click create. This is called as report builder page. This is called as report builder. This piece is called as report builder. Report builder is divided into 3 areas. In report builder, the whole report builder screen is divided into 3 areas. The whole report builder screen is divided into 3 areas. Right? The whole report builder screen is divided into 3 areas. The first area, this piece is called field area. Second, the other one called condition or filter area. Second one, condition or filter area. Condition or filter area. Here, field area. And the last area that's available in the report builder is called preview area. This box is called preview area. Whatever the data displayed in the preview area, don't trust that. That is just for a preview. It's a sample. Only when you run the report, you get the true data. Preview area. Total, your report builder is divided into 3 blocks. Field area, conditioner or filter area, preview area. Preview area. Right? These are the 3 sections or 3 areas your report builder is divided. Let me go here. First, I say remove all column. Are you sure you want to remove all the columns? Yes. Blank report. blank report. Here I can find all the fields, opportunity information. See that? I close it. Opportunity owner information, account information, account address, account contact information. So that's folders, right? You want to find a field, you can type here. Name. I want opportunity name. Drag to the preview area, leave it. Automatically the column comes. You want a text field. Here it is. A stand for all text field. A stand for all text field. Hash stand for number field. The calendar square rectangle icon stand for date field. I'm clicking this small all a hash date. All is all. I will say ACCOU account name. Drag and drop. Next, I want account name to be first. You can shuffle it like this, drag and drop. Next, I want, right, opportunity stage. Which stage they are in? I will say stage. Stage. Enclosed one decision. How did we got this opportunity? Source. I'll say source. From referral, from word of mouth, from partner, wherever there's a dash, that means walk in. Next, I want billing city. Which city they belongs to? I'll put it here. Chicago, New York, NDLS, Mumbai. Right? If you have not updated in city, it will be blank. Next, I want to show the amount. Last, I'm dragging and dropping. What type of report it is? It's a tabular report. Can you see here? It says tabular. When I click on it, can you see summary, matrix, joined? You see all the 4 types of reports are visible here. Currently, by default, is a tabular report. Tabular report. It's a table, right? Basic row and column, right? Who are the account? Which city? What is the opportunity name? What is the source? Which stage they are in? What is the amount? I've created. On the filter area, you can see that it's saying current range. Close date is current quarter. No, take all time. I want amount only to be greater than 50K. I am dragging and dropping to the filter area. From here, I dragged and drop a field like this. I'll say for amount greater than 50K. Okay. See, system has removed everything which is less than 50K. 60K is there. Nothing will be less than 50K now. You want more fee, more? Yes. You can say India only, country. Wherever the billing country contains IN, I will say okay. Right? Only one account. See, you can do a filter. Right? Right? So you can have a filter, and you have an option here. Click on this. You have something called filter logic. You can say 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Either it should be greater than 50,000 or it should be India. That means if India, if it's less than 50,000 also, I'll accept, because there's a 1 or 2 or is there. You can start adding logics here. 1, 2, and you start controlling the logics using this one, filter logic. Using filter logic. Currently, I'm saying remove. I'll get an error. So just put 1 and click OK. Done. You can add whatever logics you want. There is something called as add cross logic. Opportunity with activities. Opportunity with partner. Opportunity with quotation. Right? Add quote filter. Wherever the quote ID, not quote ID, wherever the quote amount, quote name, quote line item, see, total price is greater than 50K. I say okay. Cross filters. There are only 2 opportunities where there are quotation. Remaining all opportunity doesn't have a quotation. See, in opportunity, the amount should be greater than 50. In the quote also, I said that there should be a quotation exist. And that quotation should also be, right? So quotation should also be greater than how much? You can say that the quotation should also be greater than 50K. We call them as cross filters. Cross filters. Account with activity, account with cases, account with product, account with order, account with competitor. You can say cancel. I'll say remove. I'm just removing everything. I say remove. Let's everything pull. I click on save. Where do you want to save? Currently, I don't have any folders to be. I should have created a folder. Then I should have come here. Let me save this in my or public folder and I give a name. OPP underscore tabular tab. I say save or run. Save. The report is saved. Now I will click on run report. This will actually run the report. And all the data is available. Grand total is available. See, subtotals is not available. Only grand total. 37 records. See the report. You want to export this out? Export. Excel format, CSV format. You have 2 formats. I want to export in Excel format. Lightning is supporting XLSX, whereas Classic is supporting XLS. That means up to 65,000 rows only. This is an older version of Excel. You can say that. Classic supports 65,000 of rows can be exported out. Suppose you have more than 65,000, then CSV. Export as CSV. Click on export. System is downloading the data. There we go. It downloaded. Right. I go to the report. I'll be able to see my report there. OPP tab. I click on it. It will run the report. Run the report. I click on run again. Run the report now. Maybe within seconds, somebody has added something. I want to refresh. Right. I can run the report. Question, please.
Yeah, Mr. Rupam, this cross filters can be used for the activity of the object, right?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
use. I want to
For
see
that.
only the reports where activity was done in last 10 days.
Yeah.
Don't show me the customers. Don't show me the account. Don't show me the opportunity where no activities were done in last 10 days. You might have created an opportunity
Okay.
1 month back. After that, nobody's doing any follow-up. I want to find that report. Then you'll say activity, no activity in last 10 days. That means in last 10 days, you have not even touched those. So in a cross filters, you can pull it. Clear? Right? Now the report is available.
Yes.
I can click on it and I can say schedule for future run. You can schedule a report and run the report and send the data to me. I don't want to open the Salesforce and come here. This is what end user will do. Your work is to create the report. End user will say, I want to see this report every day. Why should I log into Salesforce? Why this report is not sent to my email address? Yes, you can. How? Go to the report. End user will open the report. Here he will say schedule for future run. To me or to others, me and others, only to me. You can send to a group, you can send to a role. I will say whoever is chairman or director, president India, right? Send, or president India below, role and subordinate. The report will go to these people. Daily, yes. From what date? From today's date to next year, 2021. At what time slot? It has available time slot. I'll set morning, 2 a.m. in the night. Run every day 2 a.m. in the night and send an email to me. The report, data, or the summary, or whatever you say, it will be sent to you. You need not to come and run the report manually or see the report. You don't need to open Salesforce also. Automatically every day, when you come in the morning 7 o'clock, you will see that your report will be there. Because at night 2 o'clock it's running, and maybe it takes 1 hour. At 3 o'clock it's sending the report to you. Can I put it in a Dropbox or FTP location? Answer is no. No, we cannot. If you want to schedule and export, then you have to use a dataloader.io. There you have an option, FTP location. You have a schedule option also. Here, it will send you the report, but it will not send it to any drop-down box. Perfect. I can click on save and schedule. I don't want to do. Otherwise, every day it will be sending this report to me through email address. Refresh now, schedule. Hide details. All the data will be hidden and the total number will be seen. Grand total. What does the hide details perform? The work of hide details is to hide the data. Remember this. Whenever you click on hide detail, it will hide the data. It will show you the summary. Here the summary is what? Total 37 records. That's the summary. Which are those 37 records? Show details. System will show. Customize button is available only for admin and people who can build report, not for the users. Users will not see this button called customize. Whenever you click on customize, the report will be open in report builder tool. It will go to the report builder tool and it will open there. Next, save. You can save a copy of this report in your folder. Save as. You want to rename it. Here it says OPP tab. I want to rename it as OPP tab main. Then you'll use save as. Delete will delete the report. Printable view will show you, it will download a printable structure of this report. Ready to print. Here it is, it's downloaded. Export details, it will export the details. Subscribe. What will happen? What is the difference between subscribe and schedule report? In interview, they'll ask you. Schedule a report will send a copy to you via email address, to your email address. Whereas subscribe will not send a report. It will just give you a notification that, right, the report has changed. New 20 records, now 37. New 5 customers has been added to this. You'll get a notification. 5 new customers added. Subscribe is a notification. Schedule is report with data. Any changes happens in the report, if you have subscribed it, you'll come to know, right? Any developer removes the column, adds the column, or the data in the report changes, then you will have a column coming up. These are the buttons we have. I click on customize. Because I'm an admin, it brings me to the report builder page. Everybody clear? Basic report, right? How to create a basic report?
Yes.
Right? Simple drag and drop.
Yes, sir.
Now I change this report from tablet to summary. Immediately, you see that add chart button comes. but it's disabled. See, I can't click on it. A new field, a new button has come here called as add chart. Not only that, there is a one more long at a row level. These are all rows. These are rows. What I'm clicking. On the top, these are columns. These are columns. Amount is a column. Stage is a column. Lead source is a column. Rows. Dixon is a row. United oil gas row. Express logistics and transport row. Where is the drag and drop? On the row. On the row. You can have grouping at row level. Grouping. If you don't do grouping, you cannot create chart. Chart is directly proportional to grouping. Chart is directly proportional to grouping. See, I can drag it from here. I want to see by city. I'm dragging it to that grouping area. System has said Austin. Austin has 3 records. Chicago 2. Mountain View, New York 4. Portland, see that? I did a grouping by how many level? 1 level grouping. I will click on save as. I will say OPP_SUMMARY summary. I will click on save and run. Now you see that same tabular report. We have split by cities. Chicago, there are 5. These are the 5, right? New York, there are 10, right? Billing City, right? Billing City, Portland, these many are there. Billing City, New Delhi, 1. Billing City, Mumbai, 2. These 2 are for Mumbai. See, we have did a group by what? Group by city. We have did what? Group by city. It's showing you 2 records, right? Grand total is here, 37. Same, 37, right? So group by, you see that same tabular report. Now you have, right, created a separate group called as city. Group by city. By city I'm seeing. Now you can have maximum how many level of grouping? 3 levels of grouping. Maximum how many levels of grouping you can have? 3 levels of maximum grouping is allowed. Still see that drag and drop is available. First, I want to see by city. Inside the city, I want to see, for example, let's say for New York. Total, how many opportunities are there for New York? 10. Out of 10, how many by walk-in? How many by partner? How many by, I want to write lead source. I want to group by lead source. Second level of grouping. Second level of grouping. Still drag and drop is there. Still drag and drop is there. I will say run the report. Same 37 records if I scroll down. Same 37 records. But when I go to my New York now, New York City, total how many are there? 10 in New York. Out of 10, 4 were walk-in. They directly walked in. 3 were partner referral, external referral. 3 were partner, 3 were external referral. See, in New York City, total 10. Out of 10, how many we got by partner? 3. How many got by reference? 3. How many customer walked in directly to us? 4. 4 plus 3 plus 3, 10. New York City 10. I've grouped by what? I've grouped by 2 level, city and source. City and source. 2 level of grouping, right? I scrolled up and I say hide details. All the data will be hidden. I told you, right? I told you data will be hidden. For example, Mumbai. There are 2 Mumbai records, 2 opportunity, one by web, one by other. Let's say that New York, total 10 opportunities are there. 4 walk-in, 3 partner referral, external referral, 3 partner referral. System is showing me only the summary. I click on show detail. It will show me the data also. Who's that customer? What is the opportunity name? Right? System will show all these things. Now I click on customize. I want to see the stages. Third level. Stage. Right here I'm dragging. Where? To the grouping area. As soon as I drag, there is no more grouping allowed, because in summary, maximum 3 level of grouping are allowed. So I want to group my data with city. So it will find out that in New York City there are 10. Then inside 10, I want to see by source. How many by walk-in, how many by phone, how many by web. Inside that, I want to see by stages. By stages. Run report. Right. Let's go to New York. Right. Let's go to New York. Total 10 deals in New York. Out of them, 4 are walk-in. Out of 4, 1 is in lead analysis. Right? Out of 4, 1 is in lead analysis. Another is in value proposition. 1 plus 1, 2. And another 2 in negotiation and review. 2 plus 2 is 4. So total walk-in 4. Out of 4 walk-in, 1 is in lead analysis, 1 is in negotiation review, sorry, in price and quotation, and other one is negotiation review. See? How many by partner? 3. All the 3 were closed and 1. Right? While reading the data, you might find complex. But, right, you see that the report is giving you everything. Right? Now, Rupam, I see the grand total. Grand total. Where is the subtotal? Let's go ahead and see subtotal. I click on customize. In the amount field, I click on summarize this field. Sum, average, minimum, maximum, apply. Now you see. Report is looking more complex. Run the report. Scroll down to New York. New York. Total how many customers? In New York, there are 10 customers. What is the total? Total is this much. What is the average? 3,44,000 is the average. What is the maximum deal size? Right? 9,15,000 is the max. What is the minimum in New York? Minimum in New York is 20. 1,20,000 is the minimum. 9,15,000 is the maximum. 1,20,000 is the minimum in New York. Total is 3,44 lakhs. New York City. Out of 10, all the 10 records, this is a summary. Out of 10, how many by walk-in? 4 by walk-in. What is the total of walk-in? This much is the total. What is the minimum walk-in? 1,25,000. What is the highest walk-in size? 6,75,000. So from a walk-in, the highest is 6,75,000. Lowest is 1,25,000. Average 3,35,000. See, right? Able to understand? See, everywhere this number is populating. These are called subtotals. And then you have a grand total. Grand total, you can see that 7 crore 41 lakhs or something. 7 crore 4 lakh 10,000 or something. Or 74 lakhs, whatever it is. Just read the number. Ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakh. Okay. 74 lakh, right? 10,000 is the value. Average, you can see 2 lakh. Maximum 9 lakh 15. Minimum 0. Guys, able to understand? Yes or no? Everyone,
Yes.
what I'm trying to do? You have to do this by yourself.
Yes,
Then only
sir.
you'll be able to understand. Right? I'm creating a report. Right? Let me do one thing. Right? Let me remove the stage. Right? Let me remove. Right? I'm dragging it, dropping it back. I'm keeping it only by city. Only one level grouping. Now I can click on add chart. What type of chart you want? Line chart, bar chart. I want. Every chart cannot be used for everything. Remember this. Whenever you want to show more than one data in a graph, you have to take a bar chart, line chart, or bar chart. This is the line chart, or you have to take a scatter chart. Whenever you want to show more than one data. If you want to show only one data, then take pie and this. In pie chart, in donut chart, in funnel chart, this is the funnel chart. You cannot show more than one data. It will take only one data. Here, I want to show the margin. I want to show the revenue. I want to show the profit. 3. So red bar, red line will be margin, green will be profit, blue will be, let's say that, right? Margin, profit, revenue. More than one data can be plotted with this graph. Sum of the amount, yes. By billing city, in billing city. Next, I will say plot additional value. What do you want? I want the average, green line. Plot additional value. I want to see what the largest. Plot additional value. I want to see what smallest. You can see that system is showing you the graph. Right? System is showing you the graph. I say, okay, the graph comes in. Click on run report. Let's understand. Every city will have 4 lines. Every city will have large. Every city will have 4 lines. For example, let's take New York. Blue line, green line, orange line, purple line. 4 values we have plotted. What is green? Total amount. Total in New York is how much? Here you can see, right? Ones, tens, 100, 1,000, tens of 1 lakh, 10 lakh, 30 lakhs. Green, average. Average is how much? 500, 5 lakh. Largest, see, almost is coming to 10 lakh, 9 lakh. Lowest, see. Whenever you want to draw 4, you can take either a line chart, red line, green line, blue line, yellow line, or red bar, green bar, yellow bar. Multiple values can be plotted with bar charts, with the line charts. Multiple values cannot be plotted with here. Here it will take only single value. City and sum of the amount, or average, or right, latest, smallest, or total. You cannot populate all the 4. Here it will not support. Now see that. Now I'll go to formatting. I will give a title to it. I will say opportunity revenue by city. Opportunity revenue by city. Highest 18 points. Color it with green. My font will be green. Not looking good. I will take purple. Right? Background color is white. I want top to bottom, left to right, diagonal. I will say top to bottom. On the top, I want TRS pink. Telangana Rashtriya Samiti pink. I said left to right. Towards the right, I want, right, TDP, Telugu Desam Party, Chandrababu Naidu's party, yellow. The background I'm talking about. Half pink, half. This billing city and everything, I want in the bottom. Show me in the bottom. It's showing you the preview. Show me the values. Yes, immediately values will be populated. No. Show me the percentage. Enable hover. Somebody put their mouse over it, system should. Where do you want the chart? Above the report, below, above. What is the chart size? I will say extra large. I'll click on save. System creates a graph for you. I click on run report. My graph comes in. I place my mouse. You can see that 34 lakhs, 46% of my revenue is coming from New York. Next, blue. What is blue? No cities. Next, orange. Orange is Chicago. Next, 10%. Others. See, 6%. Oh, 6% is there. Portland. I'm seeing the graph. Can I change the color of the graph? No. No. Can I change font of the graph? No. This graph looks very vibrant, Rupam. Why are you using so vibrant colors? Can't you use light colors? We can't change. By default, Salesforce, this is the color given. We can't edit the colors. No, not possible. Then how? Then you have to do customization. You have to create a Visual Force page with a graph. There you can choose your color, fonts, and everything. With admin analytics, we cannot choose the colors, cosmetics, fonts. No. See how I create a graph, right? I go to customize. I click on save, right? Can I have more than one graph? No. One report, only one graph. I want two graph, three graph. No. One report, one graph. Remember this. One report, one graph. You cannot have multiple graphs. Clear, everyone? Clear, everyone? What I'm doing?
Yes.
Right? I'm going very slow, guys, so that you understand. Right? We created tabular report. In tabular report, can you create a graph? No. Can we do grouping? No. It's only basic table and column, like an Excel sheet. Then we change from tabular to where? We change from tabular to summary. In a summary, grouping is allowed. We grouped it by billing city. I want to see which billing city, how much, how many orders, how many opportunities. And then I created a graph also. Every data cannot be plotted with every graph. Remember that. If you want to plot more than one data in a graph, you have to take a bar chart, line chart, scatter chart. Now I plotted a single data, city and revenue. City, how much revenue? Single data. I can take anything now. I can take a line chart, bar chart, funnel chart, because single data is supported by all. I created it. Right? This is what I did today. Write down the homework. Create opportunity report. Create opportunity report where no activities in the last 10 days. Create an opportunity report with no activity in the last 10 days. Clear? Clear with the homework?
Yes.
Anybody has any questions? Till here? We'll continue report. Report is not yet over. Tomorrow also reporting class will continue. Tomorrow also we'll continue with the reporting class. Everybody clear?
Yes. Mr. Rupam, for the homework that day,
Yes,
I
sir.
mean,
Tell me.
the data loader activity.
Okay. Who successfully uploaded the data loader? The homework that I gave? Anyone?
I done it, Rupam.
You got it?
Yeah.
right? So tomorrow after the class, if I give you 5 minutes, will you be able to show and walk everyone through?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Right? See, I can show it, but I want you also to present. Don't worry about your mistakes, okay? Don't worry
Okay,
about your
fine.
mistakes. If it happens, I'm there to correct. So, right? So tomorrow,
Okay, then how should I
right?
show it? Will you give me any access?
I'll give you the sharing access.
Okay.
I'll give you the sharing access so that I'll give you 10-15 minutes towards the end so that you can show
Okay.
everyone how did you do it. Right?
Okay, sure. Yeah.
What's your name, by the way?
Tejaswini.
Tejaswini. Okay, fine. So tomorrow Tejaswini will show you how to upload, right, a lead or anything with an additional activity. It can be task, it can be anything. How to do that, she will show tomorrow. Right? Others will see, and we will also see whether Tejaswini has done correct or not, because I'm not getting time to check the homework, so I don't know. So there I'll realize if she's doing correct or not, and you will also learn. Right? So that's it for today.
Okay.
Anybody has any questions? So don't bunk Tejaswini tomorrow.
Sure, Rupam. I will be there.
Okay, that's good. School days used to do, whenever tomorrow there's a presentation, whoever gave the presentation, he will say, sir, stomach ache. Sir, health is not good. Right?
Yeah, sure.
So don't worry. I mean, in case if you are not able to do it, I'll do it. It's not that. It's just that I'm giving you guys to come forward and present your homework to others so that, right, others will get a confident saying that, okay, if my peer can do, then I can also do. Right? Rather than if my trainer can do, I can also do, then you'll say, trainer knows everything. He's working in real time. So he can do everything. So I want you to come out of that feeling and say, yes, when my other classmates are able to do, then I should be able to also do it. So for that reason, I would invite you to present. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. Thank you.
Right. Anybody would like to present cross validation, cross duplication rule? Anybody would like to present cross, right? For example, I'm in lead. As soon as I create a lead, immediately system should give me error. There's a contact exist from a lead. So lead record will be compared with contact record. Anybody would like to do that? Presentation,
Yeah,
volunteers?
I can do that.
Okay, again Tejaswani. Others?
No, that's me, Kirti.
Kirti, okay, this time, sorry. Fine then. So Kirti, I give it to you then. You will show this and
Yeah.
right. Guys, everyone will take one volunteer in this whole session. There are a lot of things are there. Okay, you're not comfortable with this, then I'll give you homework. Somebody will come and show this homework in the class that this is how we do. Everybody has to do that. Remember this. I'll start taking the attendance who has completed. Right. So get ready. It's not that you'll come like a cat in my class and you'll go like a cat in my class. No coming and going like a cat. Right. You have to show your presence in the class that yes. Choose your topic. I will ask you. Whoever is the last guy, for him no option. Right. So remember this. So whenever you feel some topic you can do, practice it, you can do. Tell me, Rupam, I can show this homework to everyone tomorrow. You come by yourself. Whoever come first, right? We will give him an option to show the homework. So that people who are not able to do, they will also get benefited with it. Right? It's a win-win situation, win-win strategy. You win, I win, everyone win. I'll keep quiet. I will save my voice. You will get a confidence to present. Others will get chance to learn. Right? So that's it for today. Right? Tomorrow, this link will not work. This link is not going to work. You will be receiving a new link from your admin. So please do not join this link tomorrow. Today is the last day for this link. Tomorrow, this link will expire and your admin will send you the new link. So your admin will send you the new link. Right? So thank you guys. Have a nice and wonderful day. Bye-bye guys. Take care.
Thank you, Rupam.